Hello. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but today we're gonna blend some fiber. This here is some, I believe it's some magenta wool, and it's a pretty interesting texture. I don't know if I would put this right next to my skin or not, but we'll see. So what we're gonna do here is get a nice base layer going. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. This is my channel, Sarah Sparkle Yarns, because I make a lot of yarns and things that have a lot of sparkle like this, which you'll see soon. And so we have 1 ounce of this magenta, and it drops onto my board quite nicely and everything. So we're just putting a nice base layer down, and the intent of this blend is to do make a nice kind of zebra stripey thing like I did with the dark and bright fiber. Oh yeah, that yarn was actually turned out really super cool. So, and see, I made this yarn long ago with a lot of really cool colors, and I still have it. I don't know what sort of project it will turn into, but we're gonna make some nice complementary yarn to go with it. So that's gonna be awesome. Now I picked up some of this gold hollow here, and we're gonna just add a bit to the wool. Kind of like to go a little crazy with it because, well, a little bit of it goes a long way, so why not put a lot of it down. And I'm going to put some more sparkly stuffs later anyway. And whenever I'm spinning, inevitably I do lose some sparkle fibers. I joke to my husband that whenever I be spinning in his area that he's just gonna have a gamer space filled with sparkly fibers floating around. Excuse me. This cough won't go away. And so he'll probably find, like, whenever he vacuums in his area, he'll likely find a whole bunch. Like, that vacuum is probably like dirty carpet lint stuff plus a little bit of sparkle. It's like he thinks he can get rid of all the sparkle, but he cannot. So anyway, so I'm just gonna break this into little bits here and there, so that it's a little easier to grab and manage. So I've got 4 there. And I'm gonna hit it with this pink Fire Star. Now I wonder, how does this look on your black light? Oh yeah. Yeah, can you see that? It's glowing. And there's a lot. There's a ½ ounce here, so I'm just gonna take a bit. That's quite a bit. And oh la la, so pretty. get back in there. I was gonna attempt to try about live streaming this because I seen that as an option when I was going to upload some of the videos for the shorts earlier, well, a couple days ago, and I just went, and apparently I gotta wait 24 hours, or I need to just look into it. So anyway, that's why I'm making this video. And would you look at that? That's just crazy. We like to put a nice base layer down. Kind of likes to lock everything in place. It's like this yarn and fiber is gonna just look awesome under clay. And so here we have a sample of some silk sari waist, and let's see how well this drafts apart. Oh yeah. See, the one thing that I generally don't like about when I get like silk ends is that sometimes they're really long threads and it just doesn't, it's hard to work with when you have it like that. And so I'm gonna use the whole thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. And so just lock it in place again. Now I'm not too worried if my board gets really super full, because I'm actually gonna re-blend this on the board, or just put it straight onto my hackle once I get everything prepared, and that's gonna just further blend everything. So it doesn't have to be super pretty now, because this is, I probably got pretty close to the 1 ounce mark by now, but I can still pack some on there. Yeah, not too worried about it. And this is another sample. Now, compared to that pink fire star, this is actually pretty light, but I thought it looked really super pretty pink. So I'm just gonna take it out of the whole thing because it's being stubborn. Because my original yarn actually had some similar Angelina to it. And alright, that's about enough. Like, we like to go a little crazy, but not that crazy. And so I'm just gonna pull that apart so I got a nice handful that's not dragging as much. So so this looks like it would hurt, but it would only hurt if you really like push your hand down really hard, and even then it doesn't, like, these are like, as a whole thing, it doesn't really hurt. So it's not that painful or nothing. But you're still gonna be careful, because my palm, not so much. My finger, yeah, it's a little prickly sometimes. Now, it's my wool hackle that I have to be very careful with. especially if I'm making stuff like around my kiddo, which actually I don't generally blend anything when my little toddler is up and about, because like I'm generally busy watching him and it just doesn't quite work. Plus I'm also wanting to make videos of the stuff I make for you guys, so that's why I don't do this. And this is a big old bag of gold iris Angelina. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna have a ton of sparkle, but we love it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this channel, is creativity, crafting, fiber, and sparkle. But anyway, I don't mess around with that hackle with anything. I keep it in a tote box that's a plastic bin that's actually right below me, which is kind of why I'm not like right up on this table. My back is just enjoying it so much, because the hackle I gotta be really careful with, is super sharp. As if you've ever worked with a hackle, you definitely know that you just don't want to mess around. I have actually had a brain fart and leaned down and actually made some poke marks into my chin. It's so sharp that it didn't really hurt. It like only stung. It's like I stung my chin in 4 little sections, evenly spaced across. You could see it. It was like, oh my god, really? It's because I was dizzing off some fiber and it had fallen to the ground. So I was like leaning down. I'm like, that could have been really damn bad if I hadn't really realized. But I just, oops. So yeah, that's what happened. This was like probably about a year ago. But yeah, so definitely not something I work on with anybody around. Like that thing gets secured when it's like not actively in use. My blending board I could probably reasonably like leave out on this table because I'm enclosed in this room here. But the hackle, once I have that going, it's going to get done. So, but yeah, once I get this nice and all blended up, and then I'm gonna work on the other fiber. But wow, you can't actually even hardly see that bright pink. So we're just gonna roll it off. And I'm gonna try to get up from this. It's being started. To look at that. I need better lighting. I really need to, I should have bought some like better lights from when I was here at Walmart earlier. But anyway, it's like super saturated. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna split this in 2, and that is gonna be over there. And I'm gonna just take this bits. And sometimes I'd be a little concerned with doing that, like within the evenness of the fiber. But it's all pretty consistently spread out, so I don't have to worry about it being uneven that much. Because it's all going to be blended again and then dizzed off once I get everything on the hackle. And this is where it just gets really fun. And then we're gonna take another bit. Kind of reminds me of like, you know, on planets with those really awesome photos of them, where especially, excuse me, this congestion is dumb. You know, planets where they have like the lines of the clouds and everything. Dude, imagine if like we had a planet that we knew of that looked like this. That'd be awesome. Like, realistically, this could just be a yarn all by itself. But, go big, go home. I'm already home. So yeah, we're getting this all nice and blended. And all the colors. Like, I kind of expected this magenta to be, well, not the color that actually is, but it's really working out in this case. Especially when I have the bright pink fire star to go with it. And it's just super awesome. And that sari silk ends actually work super awesome. We're not gonna like overload the board or nothing. So I'm gonna roll this off. Look at that. I just need better lighting because it's so pretty and I'm worried that y'all can't really see that. So I'm gonna stick that in plastic bag. Just keep it nice. And then I'm gonna do that rest off camera because we're gonna get to the next section. Now this is gonna go pretty quickly, but this is also it's blue black merino. I don't really see too much like blue in here. That's pretty cool. It reads mostly black to me. But if there's some blue, that'll be awesome. There might be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see it, but I just knew it read black and that's what I wanted. So we're gonna add our base layer. Now part of me probably should have like purchased some, I was like going back and forth between putting some like gray of some sort of fiber in my card or nothing, but I just didn't because I didn't want to like, you know, spend a whole lot. I kind of knew what I just really wanted. And yeah, we're just gonna put that right on here. We're gonna do the same thing as we did before. Now what I did purchase was this hunter green. I think I was going for like the forest green, that was the forest blaze. And that would have been really good, but the hunter green here is like super awesome. I like this. And so that we have a lot going on, I'm going to add quite a bit. So, yeah, okay. I'm definitely going to be adding more, just so you're all aware. But we're gonna get all this fiber anchored down. Yeah, it is so satisfying, like, especially when you have fiber that like drafts apart real good. Like, you haven't accidentally like felted it together when you were dyeing it. Yeah, it's great when it just drafts super awesome. Yeah. So really, I'm gonna have like a really neat pink magenta zebra thing going on. We'll see how it goes. I might actually just take a small bit and blend it all together. Like, that'd be neat. Like some of that there. I'll probably like have that all separated, but then take a small bit of this and that and blend it all together. And add a whole bunch of sparkle. So anyway, I'm gonna try to use up this gunmetal. That's the color of it. It's just a kind of a silvery gray blue. You know, it's called gunmetal. Anyway, I'm gonna add quite a bit here, and that ought to do it. And then we're just gonna anchor it down some more. Yeah. And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, see, my intent is to put these two blends together, make a like zebra thing like I did before on the hackle, and because I always end up with a bit of scrap left over, the hackle scraps, that's the part that I'll end up just blending together with. See how it looks. That's gonna be cool. This is so cool. What should I add next? I quite like this. I think since I got the hollow sparkle going on in the magenta, I'm gonna just add in a lot of this iris. Okay, that's just ridiculous. I've never actually had like 1 ounce of anything before. I think that was actually a pretty good deal, I think. We're gonna. And the really cool thing about this iris is it looks gold, but it literally flashes like blue violet. You ever watch fireworks at like during for me it's the 4th of July, Independence Day. But if you ever, for any holiday or ceremony or anything, if you're ever lighting up fireworks and you see the ones that just light up gold and then have the bluish after effects, or it goes the other way, that's what this looks like. It looks so awesome. And since I don't have a whole lot of like the fire star going on, this is actually getting more on there, because the Angelina, for as much as it sparkles, I don't add a whole lot, where that fire star, that was probably a pretty significant amount. So we're getting to the end here, and it looks like my kitty cat. You know, the black one in the videos that just sits there and chills. It looks like Cash. You know, named after the man in black, Johnny Cash. You have no idea how much I want to like start singing Ring of Fire right now, but That's not good for the channel. So y'all can just sing it in your heads with me. Is that cool? So honest, look at that. It's kind of hard to see the sparkle. And that's gonna go over there. And, oh, it looks like a raven's wings. Yeah, dude. So awesome. So the fact that this merino is pretty grippy definitely works in all the favor. So. And I can already see it. I'm getting sparkle on my pants. Yeah, look at that. This is what I tried to blend it up pretty good. Try to collect it off my pants. My pants actually don't really absorb any of the fiber. It doesn't really want to stick to it. It's kind of like some sort of synthetic weave. But anyway, so look at that. I truly would like to get better lighting, but I can kind of see it from my angle on camera right here that it looks just super awesome. And let's just go with the rest of it. Oh yeah, look at that. This is so cool. Yeah, so blending takes like a long time, especially if you're doing it by hand. Whereas like if you had a drum carder and if you actually speed up the video if you're recording, it doesn't take as much time. Plus, I got to do the other sections off camera. So I've already been chattering at you for nearly half an hour. But this is basically the cool process. If I wanted to just end it here and make like a small bat, this is basically what they would be. And oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Is absolutely nuts. I'm not worried about it because it's gonna go on my hackle eventually, but I'm just gonna stick it together with its buddy in my bag. I'm gonna make 2 more of these with the rest of them, and then in one of the next videos I'm gonna put it on my hackle like you had seen a couple weeks ago. We're gonna make another dizzed off zebra thingy. So thank you all for watching. I enjoy and totally appreciate everybody's support of my channel, especially since in the last couple weeks it's been kind of sparse considering I've been not feeling so great. But hey, for everybody who's new here and who have stuck around, I really appreciate y'all. And go make something sparkle or do whatever it is that you like to do. I'm thinking of Miss Sadie when I say that, but seriously, go make something sparkle and have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.